Bienvenidos. Estamos hoy con Olivier Audemars, quien es nieto de uno de los fundadores de una de las marcas más importantes de relojes de todo el mundo. Olivier, welcome to Mexico.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here. I really enjoy the country. I had a bit of difficult experience 30 years ago, but since that I really love the place.
So you were telling me. So now you're in Ciar.
Yes.
Presenting the new collection of Audemars Piguet. And you were born into a watchmaker's family.
Yes.
You have watchmaking in your blood, as we can say. So how has that influenced you in your life?
You know, I was very close to my grandfather. My grandfather was the son of one of the two founders of Audemars Piguet.
Living in a digital era where now many people don't use their watches to look at time, what are the main challenges you have?
You know, in the 70s, the Swiss watch industry went through it's certainly what was one of its biggest crisis. Because of all of the watches, nearly 2/3 of the companies went down and a lot of jobs also disappeared. And it is at this time that we launched the Royal Oak, because we understood that what has changed was not the fact that people were going to wear electronic watches, it's because they wanted to be able to have a watch that they could keep on them all the time. Because before that time, depending on what they were doing, they would remove their watch, practicing sport or doing something like that, because they were too fragile. So what we did is that we made something that was a strong safe to protect the mechanism that is inside, so people could keep on wearing complicated mechanism even when doing crazy activities. First, what we are doing are objects that talk much more to the heart than to the brain. So you have to innovate in order to be able to continue your tradition.
And how do you do right now to capture new audiences, new generations?
What we are trying to do more and more is to bring them into our own universe. We want them to share the experience of being in the Vallée du Joux, of meeting watchmakers, of seeing what it is to be immersed in this special universe. Because what we want is to have people who understand what they have on the wrist and that appreciate that. It's very important for us, but it's also very important for our watchmakers. For them, when they meet a customer that asks them questions about their work, it gives them a lot of energy. So it's a kind of a virtuous cycle. We need to make objects that provoke an emotion when people are buying them on one side, and provoke an emotion when it comes to the watchmaker, because the watchmaker sees this emotion in the eyes of the customer. So we want to continue to innovate, but we want to build a complete experience, an experience that will at the same time talk to the new generation or to the old generation.
Well, thank you very much. It was very nice talking to you, and I hope you come more often to Mexico and have a good experience.
I will come as often as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you.